South Park isn't all about the main characters like the boys and their friends. Sometimes the show introduces new characters who may not stick around for long, but they sure know how to make us laugh. Let's check out some of the best one-off characters in South Park. We're all familiar with the real Mark Zuckerberg, the mastermind behind Facebook, but in the wild world of South Park,
it's Mark Zuckerberg. Thanks for coming, Mr. Zuckerberg.
He took on a whole new persona as the founder and chairman of the social media giant, albeit in a hilariously exaggerated manner. In one unforgettable episode, the South Park version of Zuckerberg was center stage, delivering a lecture to a curious audience about the wonders of Facebook. However, when the crowd posed challenging questions that threatened Facebook's reputation, he responded in a side-splitting and absurd manner.
Did create a platform with a monetary incentive for people to spread misinformation.
Now I see you're trying to use your style over mine. Now you try to block me.
What set this fictional Zuckerberg apart? His obsession with blocking. He frequently proclaimed that no one could block him on Facebook, which of course makes sense considering he's the owner. It's all part of the comically offbeat world of South Park, where even tech moguls like Mark Zuckerberg get the comedic treatment. In the real world, Cesar Millan is a renowned TV personality and expert dog behaviorist, celebrated for his exceptional work in dog training and behavior modification. His mission? To transform our furry friends into well-behaved, friendly companions. Now, in the zany world of South Park, Cesar Millan made a memorable cameo when Cartman's mum found herself at her wit's end grappling with her son's uncontrollable anger and aggression. With determination, Cesar applied his tried-and-true dog training techniques to the young troublemaker, Cartman. But it wasn't a solo endeavor. Cartman's mum, armed with newfound knowledge, joined forces with Cesar to help her son shed his aggressive tendencies.
What are you doing? I want chicken! Give me some goddamn chicken!
I am not going to acknowledge the child's attempt at aggressive, dominant behavior. Now you eat the chicken.
Mom, give me some chicken. I want some chicken, Mom!
The result? A remarkable transformation in Cartman's demeanor, as he transitioned from an agitated firecracker to a calmer, more composed version of himself. Cesar Millan's appearance in South Park not only added a dose of humor, but also underscored the power of understanding and addressing behavioral issues, even in the most unlikely of situations. South Park indeed has a knack for taking real-world figures and events and giving them a humorous, satirical spin. Saddam Hussein, the former dictator of Iraq, has been a recurring character on the show, often portrayed in a comically exaggerated and absurd manner. The decision to depict Saddam Hussein in various roles, including as a gay character or as a resident of hell making evil plans with Satan, is part of the show's signature style of lampooning individuals and topics that are ripe for satire.
I was just trying to make the world a better place for children!
South Park creators, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, aim to push the boundaries of humor and provoke thought through their storytelling. South Park has indeed featured former US President George W. Bush in multiple episodes, often addressing the controversies and conspiracy theories surrounding the 9/11 attacks. In one particular episode, the show took a notably dark and serious turn by portraying President Bush in an angry and ruthless manner.
We know everything. We control everything. We've all worked very hard to keep our involvement in 9/11 a secret. But you just had to keep digging.
In this episode, President Bush is depicted as personally taking action against someone who owns a website promoting a conspiracy theory about the 9/11 attacks. While South Park is known for its satirical and exaggerated portrayal of real-world figures and events, this episode explored the idea of those in power suppressing information or dissenting voices. Trent Boyett, a character filled with seething anger, made his explosive entrance in the unforgettable episode titled Preschool.
Trent, look! We realized our mistake! Yes, our conscience got the best of us, and we were just about to tell everyone the truth!
As the story unfolds, we learn that he once walked the hallowed halls of South Park Elementary, but found himself behind bars due to a string of serious offenses that shook the town. The episode takes a dramatic twist when Trent is released from jail, and his singular purpose becomes crystal clear.
I am not going to have a titty twister! I hate titty twisters! You don't even know how to use that!
Vengeance. He firmly believed that Stan, Kyle, Cartman, and Butters had committed a grave injustice against him in the past, and now he was on a mission to even the score. This one-time appearance by the furious Trent Boyett struck a chord with South Park fans, leaving them eagerly anticipating the chaos and hilarity that ensued in this memorable episode. Mr. Garrison, the ever-evolving and well-loved side character in South Park, has undergone quite the transformation over the years. It all began with his role as a teacher at South Park Elementary School, but his character journey took some unexpected turns. After a while, Mr. Garrison revealed his true colors and embraced a new identity as a gay man.
Go to hell and you die! Oh, I'm through with Mr. Hat. He's a two-timing whore. Look, it's Kenny G himself.
But that was just the tip of the iceberg. He then embarked on a remarkable journey of self-discovery, transitioning into a transgender woman known as Mrs. Garrison. Yet it was his most iconic role that truly set him apart.
This is Lesbos!
Assuming the position of President of the United States. In the hallowed halls of the Oval Office, he often channeled a bit of Donald Trump's charisma and eccentricity, creating moments of uproarious humor. Through all of his transformations and political escapades, Mr. Garrison remains a beloved and uproariously funny character in the wild world of South Park. Charlie Manson wasn't just a character in South Park, he was a chilling real-life cult leader and criminal, responsible for a series of horrifying crimes. His cult followers were also deeply involved in these crimes. In the world of South Park, Manson was even parodied for comedic purposes. In one episode, he played the role of an escaped prisoner, creating chaos as the police desperately tried to recapture him.
How it felt to be a child, opening presents on Christmas morning.
But here's where the South Park twist comes in. In a bizarre turn of events, Manson betrayed the police, leading to an accidental shot that tragically struck Kenny.
Oh my God, they killed the little orange coat kid.
You bastards!
Resulting in his demise. However, justice ultimately prevailed as Manson was recaptured and returned to prison once more. This unique blend of real-world references and South Park's irreverent humor reminds us that even notorious figures like Charlie Manson aren't safe from the show's satirical lens. Now here's an episode that's sure to tickle your funny bone more than all the rest. Picture this. Two bumbling ghost hunters, straight out of those wacky TV shows, show up in South Park, ready to tackle some spectral shenanigans right in front of our beloved boys.
Here! Look! What is that? What is that? I'm pretty sure that's their television!
Why? Well, it all began when Kyle's little brother, Ike, started having ghostly encounters with deceased celebrities. But here's the kicker. These so-called ghost hunters were even more terrified than the kids themselves. They saw paranormal activity lurking in every nook and cranny, even in the most ordinary things like the TV. It was like they had a supernatural fear filter on everything. But the real comedy kicker, as their fear levels reached their peak, these ghost hunters didn't admit to wetting their pants. Oh no. Instead, they pulled a hilarious twist by suggesting that their pee streaming down their legs was something paranormal, straight out of this world. Come on guys, talk about blaming it on the ghosts. This South Park episode had everyone in stitches with its uproarious take on ghost hunting hysteria. Now let's talk about Travis Mayfield, a peculiar character in the South Park universe.
Hope for a chance at tomorrow.
Travis isn't your typical South Park resident. He's a louse. Yes, you heard that right. A louse living in the luscious locks of a boy named Clyde. But Travis isn't just any louse. He's on a mission to save his minuscule civilization. However, things take a hilarious turn when Clyde pays a visit to the doctor, who drops the bombshell that these lice in his hair are the culprits behind some rather unsavory diseases. Armed with a trusty bottle of lice-killing shampoo, Clyde embarks on his mission to rid himself of these tiny critters. What happens next is pure South Park absurdity. As Clyde takes his showers, every louse in his hair thinks it's a rainstorm, and when he lathers up with shampoo, it's like a chemical apocalypse for these little guys. The real kicker, the hairdryer Clyde uses becomes their fiery doom, leaving a trail of hair-raising hilarity. Stephen Aboutman, the uproarious Canadian character in South Park. This guy takes the cake as the head honcho of the World Canadian Bureau, and boy, does he have a knack for stirring up trouble. His go-to move? Ordering strikes left and right, and when you ask him about his demands, his answer is as simple as it is comical.
Other countries have lots of money. We want some of that money.
We want more money. Now, the real mystery is why South Park loves to poke fun at Canada and Canadians in such a hilarious way. Stephen, bless his heart, seems to be living in his very own world when it comes to understanding the economy and how things work. To him, it's all about the cash, no matter the cost. It's a good old-fashioned South Park chuckle when Stephen Aboutman and his money-centric antics take center stage. Thanks for joining us on this hilarious journey through the world of South Park's best one-off characters. If you enjoyed this video and want more South Park fun, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Stay tuned for more laughs and insights from the world of animation. See you next time.